Happy Sunday, everybody. Here is what we are going to do today. We will work on canvas my black cat, and we will be working on part of the sky, all that confetti. As you can see, those dots here, they are, because the rest of the blue need to be black. So that's what we are going to stitch. Kind of little tutorial, or not as tutorial, but how I work, I will show you. But before we do that, I have a business to take care of. In my video yesterday, I was talking about puppy fur of Daisy, how she lost her fur almost like after babies, and we asked doctor what we can do. Like he say, it's gonna grow back eventually, but also she has a little bit sores because puppy scratch her and fur just keep losing it. So I asked if somebody need me to show what I'm using, because her fur now start to grow very nicely and heal skin. And Bonnie was, she asked me if I can show what I'm using. So here it is, Omega Pro 3. Okay, reflecting. Hold on, let me get the light maybe. Okay, this is how it looks like. If you want to take a kind of maybe picture or screenshot, that's what it is. It's a pump, and I just use 4 pumps in with the breakfast. I just put usually 2 cups of food, and I put 4 pumps of this liquid, kind of like an oil thing. Well, vitamin, says liquid. Animal health. And that's it. That's for the day. I give her just in the morning 4 pumps mixed with the food, and they eat good. Doesn't interfere with taste of the food. And yes, her fur start to grow very nicely. So that's kind of work. And I give to Buddy as well to make his fur nice and shiny as well. Now we are going to stitch with you, and I'm going to keep as you can see, it's out of the frame because I need to flip back and forth. So kind of easy for me will be to show you how I do it. I will use this cutter, very nice. The blade go all the way around, as you can see. Between this, you can buy them at the stores now with different color. I like this one. So I already stitched in here 1 color, and that is like, well, light gray. This is now white color I already threaded, and the other color was very close. So if I can show you like this, see my little single kind of stitches. So we will stitch today confetti. That's what it is. And why I have a ruler in here, just to show you, for example, and this canvas will be kind of roll. I'm just gonna clip in here and put towards my tripod, so it's not out of my way. And I just want to show you this one. We will stitch symbol green dots. You can see like 2 in here, 2 in here, 1, 2 in here, 1, and there's like, it's all kind of everywhere, right? Yeah, we have a big patch in here, but I have to catch all the singles colors first, then I can use and stitch black. So I have to give rid of all the confetti first. And for example, between in here, it's okay to make a let me readjust, get you more close, just so we can see. Like in here, for example, see, like between them, it's just like a 5 millimeter. That's okay to make a stretch in here between each other. Where's the show you example something? Well, kind of green, not very close to each other in here. But if I can show you, for example, stretch from here to this one, it's going to be okay, how can I measure? It's like from first closer one and to here, it's well, kind of almost 2.5 centimeters, well, 2 centimeters and a little bit more. So to me, kind of it's already a long stretch from here to here. Sorry, it was after camera focus. See, I wouldn't be do this big stretch anymore, because that way it's a big waste of the thread. But sometimes I say like 1 or 2 centimeters is okay, but this is already like over 2 centimeters, right? So it's kind of big stretch, and that's what I already did. Like a little tiny stretches is okay. Like in here, for example, what stretch? Like under 1 centimeter, like 8 millimeters or so. So that's okay. So what I do, I will start from here. We're going to move. I might will have to work a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna work. We have to see it. Okay, let's try it. I might will put after. No, yeah, I have to take it after table. So we're going to move. You're going to move with me, because the canvas have to hang off the table, and we bring a light, readjust. So this is going to be kind of messy video a little bit. So I'm kind of holding them. You see, like I will hold my camera canvas like this, just so it's comfortable. I want to make sure my threads in here even ends. You can cut them later if it's not very even. And what I will do, I will find like this. Let's see if I can bring you more close. No, it's getting out of focus now. Okay, somehow hopefully you will see. Okay, that's how I'm going to start. I could start from this one or from my other green, but would go like horizontal, right? Then usually I start my European town like this. I go in the middle. For this kind of stitching, it's good to have a needle. There is a sharp tip. Pull my thread and kind of holding in here underneath, kind of like this, and kind of push it towards, kind of like this, so it doesn't come out, but make sure it's kind of tight and not in here. Okay, and then I would go from my usual corner. I do from left to top right, and I do my regular stitching one at a time. If you want to do, you can do this way. Lots of people stitch this way, but I don't like this way because the stitches automatically round up and getting squished. I like to do one by one, so the threads layering nice and flat. And by the way, before I started last night, I did soften up this canvas a little bit, so it's not so hard, so it's easy to work. Okay, I do my closing. Okay, so now I don't have anywhere close enough of the green symbol, so I have to finish in here. So as I did before, show you, I go back into my top corner, go under this top stitch and pin it underneath my top stitch and the center of the square. Okay, okay, see, can't see nothing. It's like a regular stitch. Now I'm just going to do, doesn't matter which way, I can go this way, I can go this way. So basically I will finish somewhere that is going to be under the black and one color, because I'm not sure what kind of colors that will be. I want to make sure I see the symbol. So I will come out here next to and this blue, kind of like on the center. Oh, okay. And here, go back, just missing like over one thread. As you can see between them, I have a one thread. You can make it two if you want a little bit more between them. Go under, and when I pull, you barely can see this micro stitch. And at this point I could just pull out this thread in here on the front and just cut, or I can do one more to the bottom, again like one or two threads between them. Okay, kind of extra secure. You see now we have a two micro stitches in here. And at this point, this is the good tool, because you can do like a blindfold that go underneath and cut, or we can just flip it so we can see what they're doing. And I already see the, what is this, some kind of, oh, that's my thread. I thought like a fur. Okay, that's that. Oh no, I do have a little fluff in here, see. Okay, so we're just going to chop with this tool. Boom, it's very quick. And we're going to the next one symbol. See, in here we have two not far away from each other, so we can stitch them together again. I start from here. Just the way I show you right now, I'm starting like this, so I don't have to go under, just for in case you work with the frame and it's not comfortable to flip all the time your canvas up and down, right? Am I gonna use this one to push a needle? You can literally start from the other side by waving in here, like under two if you want to, but this way it's kinda, you still saving more thread, less waste. Again, I'm gonna tie it up very carefully by holding kind of and pushing like this, squeezing to tie up the knot, and then just coming out and stitch regular stitch, regular cross stitch. Is it close? Okay. So that's what I did today, basically, for a couple hours. So I finished one symbol. The symbol was this one, stripy. That's what I was stitching. So now I'm doing a green, next one maybe like orange one, all this kind of like a stripy one, because it's less. I'm picking what is less symbols and then go what's more. See, in here it's a little jump. I go straight up to this symbol. Okay, Daisy walking away, or buddy, somebody. Okay, it is 8:42 p.m. now, Saturday. See, I didn't have a chance to do any sooner. So okay, now I have a kind of further up there. I don't want to jump too far in here as well, kind of far away, so I'm just going to finish in here. Yeah, confetti, it's a little bit annoying because you have to cut your thread too often. But if you stitch in, for example, Heaven Earth design, that's the kind of stitching you have to get used to this technique, because there's a lots of singles could be, especially if you go like more than 100 colors. Okay, I have to put something heavy on my, oh, okay, I'll put something heavy so my canvas doesn't move too much. Yeah, for example, Heaven Earth design, they have so many little single stitches. Okay, looks like I have created a little knot in here. Oh, that's just tied up together. or what is going on? One thread got knot. Okay, we're going to cut that so it doesn't interfere all the time. Hold on. Created knot. And I've been using in here on my desk this little thread collector. See how much I already have up there? I like this little thing. It's kind of suction sticking to my table in here. Okay, so we're coming out now. We're doing again this micro stitch 2 times. You can do like a fully 2 times, which is last time I showed you I pull out the front and I cut. If you're afraid that it's not strong enough, you can do 1 more time, go down and then come back. And so you don't have to flip it. For example, if you have a frame and you cannot flip it, and you just cut a front, that's it, it's secure. This line will be over stitched later with the black, and if you flip now another side, you can, oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see the stitch, is so tiny. So are you ready to be stitched with me like this, or I should jump to a bigger patch? But you know what? I need to do this. I need to do this. So tomorrow's Sunday. You know what I will do? I will stitch European Town backstitch. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Girls and boys, I finished frame number 4 full stitch, and I cannot wait to move my frame further away. But before I do that, I need to do backstitch. And what else I figure out, that I will have probably much less backstitching on frame number 4, because lots of the between frame 3 and 4, it's kind of like a forest area, greenery, no buildings. It's kind of like a gap, and there's no backstitch between that. So I was like, oh good, maybe I can finish backstitch much faster this time. But definitely, well, plus I kind of recorded video of the process. I recorded video how I just about to finish. I can't really remember anymore what I was recording, but I also will record how I backstitch maybe a little bit, and then it's still going to be a new frame for Wednesday. So who wants to catch up with me? You have to hurry. Oh, did I miss it? Or that was like too mini stitch, too small. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit further. Okay, and just so we don't flip the canvas, I will, sometimes paint are so tough on this printed canvas that is hard kind of to go through. I love this tool, very nice and easy to cut. Next one right in here. So yeah, this confetti a little annoying, like I say, but we have to do them. And in here, what is it, even something different? I see green, and this is something else in here. Is it one more single stitch between? What is that? What is that? It looks like some other very single stitch of the lines or something. And we are going to stitch the single, because on the end, if you take a time and stitch, you will have this beautiful imitation of the snowfall, because cat is on a hunt at night, and there's a light snowflakes flying in the night sky, which probably that's what we have right now outside. Light snowflakes. At least it stopped blowing snow. So all this week I was stitching European town. Didn't have a chance at all to stitch on Sunday project. So my weekend stitching was dedicated to European town. Because I was so close to finish. It would feel bad not to actually finish and prolong for one more week. That would be wrong. So I thought that's it. And then I'm thinking, you know, if I would stitch like this every week, I could stitch each frame like in 1 month instead of 3 or 4. Before I stitch very little. Before I stitch like once a week, whatever we did in a video. And then I started, as soon as I started to park my threads, like prepare, that's what I think it speed me up. So if you want to take this technique with you and run with it, I think it's a great kind of like a push yourself to the next level, because you don't want those threads hanging around. You want to stitch them as quick as possible, right? So that will create kind of like an extra boost to do quicker, and I like that. See, in here I could kind of jump to this one, but I'm not going to. Let's see how much is a jump from here to there. Maybe like 14 millimeters. It's okay. We will do as a single stitch. The more you practice this kind of stitches and you not get frustrated, after this you are ready for high-end Heaven Earth design. Because if you can handle it, one time I saw a good tip from a girl who was doing like a multi-colorful design, and she said, pick a square like 100, right? So 10 by 10, so it's 100 stitches in one square, and stitch each square 100 different colors. If you can handle that and don't give up, it means you are ready for multi-colorful design from Heaven and Earth design. And I'm just like, oh my god, that is so true. But also that is so frustrating. It would be to stitch. And I had one time, for example, my horse's canvas, in one square I had over 20 colors. That was already a lot, I have to say. But I did it. It was a very confetti, but the horse's face looked good after that. So you have to prepare yourself. Okay. See this micro stitch finish. Very good in this kind of technique, and you can see much in here, and I will be overstitched later with the different color, and you're totally not going to see it. Okay, now moving up to this little part. I just have to do it. Or should we do no, we are going to do. That was the plan for today's video. You like it or not, this is what we're going to do. Maybe later I will do something different, maybe. But I would love to finish black color first. In this particular canvas I'm go after black, but I cannot do black till I finish this confetti. I have to do this confetti. Later will be very hard to find the symbol between blacks, like for example this tiny kind of like a arrow. This is like a some kind of wiggles stripy symbol. If I would overstitch in here everything in black first, it would be hard later to recognize what kind of symbol that is. And that's actually, I picked this technique from one of my cross stitch that I did, because I went for a big symbol and that was a black, and then I decided to stitch those little singles. I was like, oh my god, I can't even see what kind of symbol inside because it kind of hidden, it got squished between stitched squares already, and it's hard to recognize what symbol that is. So that's why I always recommend go for the last colors first, finish all this singles confetti that you see, like this one, like not too many of them. See, in this square we have only like a 1, 2 and 3 in here, and then further away I have a same, I have more of them in here on a cat's ear, but we have to do this as well. Yeah, I don't like this process right now, but I have to do it. I just do not like big stretches on the back of the canvas. It's bothering me when I see people doing such a big stretches, like 2 inches or even more. I just don't like it. It looks so not pretty. And big waste of, oh, you see my computer got quicker because my video uploaded. That's the video that you're gonna watch on Sunday as well. It's the part 2 of the dragon. I finished and it looks amazing. So it is finished processing. I can go to just a minute because I will have to process this video as well later. Give me a sec. I'm just going to start this video upload to my YouTube channel. So while I record this video, my dragon will upload to my channel at the same time. So we kind of will catch 2 cats at once. Okay. Which one? Okay, this one. Okay, that's it. Thank you for waiting. Okay, now it's loading to my YouTube channel because I will take a time later to get this one ready as well. Not sure how long we're going to stitch today. Okay, for this corner just this 2, and the rest of it's kind of like connecting more, so I will do them later. All I want to do, catch this 1 or 2 stitches everywhere, kind of spread around. To my friend who stitched almost the whole cat already, how will you stitch the sky in here? Will you use the same technique or you have your own way? Let me know how you do it. I decided to stitch cat later. Well, kinda. We'll do by the color cat. I'm not sure if I will change my mind later and just start from the corner to fill up, or just do the whole canvas only by the colors. Because I do dragon cross stitch, I will fill up from the corner. So this one I might will do by the colors cross country, and also by the color I will do my brand new design that I sometimes just doesn't wanna go when it's get on a thread. that candy candy house. I almost wanted to stitch that canvas today, but then I decided, okay, that's kind of new start, but it's not in my whips for the winter time, so I have to grab this one. But I already missed that candy because the colors up there so pretty. I would love to get some progress a little bit more. Okay, now we are going to move. Let's see, stitch, 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 stitch. Where is the green one? Next one all the way in here. This is like a top of the cat, see, one here and the other one here. So here it is, next one in here. Not too many confetti of this color, so usually I stitch confetti with this thread till it's done in here, and then I'm jumping to the bottom of my canvas. That's how I did with my this. Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's a different symbol. I was doing this one that's already stitched. It's this thicker stripe, because also we have like a, see, this one diagonal and this one diagonal. I finished those ones. So after I finished those ones in here as a confetti, I started to stitch on a bottom right corner, and I didn't have a chance to finish that thread because I was doing a dragon finish and diamond painting, needed time to finish. So I just parked thread right now up there, and we'll finish later on after recording this video. But I think that's what I will go with this thread as well, to that corner to finish on the beginning, kind of, not from the top. See, look, you can definitely could wave from here to here, but I'm not going to. I just want to do this way, not to have too many stretches on the back. I do a little bit bigger stretches if I stitch regular with you on a frame, and I don't want to flip my canvas or stop my video if I have a little bit bigger jump. So I jump, but I just want to make sure later when I stitch different color, make sure I over stitch them. Okay. And done with this one. Lots of cuts. In here you can definitely stitch one and just stretch it to here and go, right? Because it's kind of like not far, you can wave up there. But the purpose of this video, what? Stitching confetti or single stitches. So that's what we're gonna continue. I feel like tonight I might will grab candy house and stitch a little bit more. That's the colors that drive me to that canvas, and because it's my new start doesn't mean I cannot stitch in the winter as well, right? It's like through the year to finish. besides the plan that we make for the winter season. Same thing, it's dragon canvas. Dragon canvas we must finish before year run away. And if you were born in year of dragon, good for you. It's your time to shine, right? Okay, so you can see a little bit fluff in here where I cut, but they will overstitch later. If you don't want this little tiny, with the scissors would be a little bit better cut, more straight, not fluffy like that. But if you don't like it, you just flip it and cut on this side. Okay, not big deal. All right, where is our next confetti? Will be right in here, and that's it. Just this two. We could kind of catch. No, we leave that one. We can just use this one, and that's it for now. Oh, I feel like allergy kicking it for me. I don't know. Very easy to do this technique on 11 count because you can see bigger square. Easier to catch canvas. I was hoping to receive my package today. Today is of Saturday because it's in Toronto, but it was close to me yesterday. Today is in Toronto, so of course Sunday probably not going to be delivery. I think I will have to wait till Monday because I really wonder if I will receive the canvas that I want to start, the huge one. Spring design, spring brand, the flowers, watercolor flowers or oil painting, whatever that is, remember? Very beautiful one. The one I asked them to create in 14 count, and they pretty quickly put the design in 14 count to all stores because it's all one big chain of stores with the same corporate you know, office. And they listen and they distribute quickly to each store. So basically, wherever I review those stores, most of them probably have the same office. So it's just a different prices in a store. You just shop where it's better for you. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna cut in here. Now, what I will do, let me move a little bit canvas away, a little bit zoom out. And what I do now, because now I don't have this confetti on a sky left, so I will flip my canvas facing me now, and I will go to my corner. Okay, let me just lift the canvas a little bit to see where we are. Okay, so in here on this corner, that's where I'm kind of starting. Where the corner? Oh, okay, here's the corner. So what I did, was my thread, gray color for confetti that I did. Okay, of this symbol. You see that? Okay, this symbol. So I will be finishing this one after. And now I can park in here and go from here. Here is I can jump in here. I might will be jumping just to get in here because now or here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I will go to the bigger chunk so we can have a little bit peaceful. Without frame will be, of course, but let's do in here. That way I don't have to jump all over. But you know what? Hold on. I have to catch my nose. Allergy. What is going on? Okay. If you want, now you can start, you know, our regular, we can start by 2 if you're more comfortable like this, which is very often I start like this if you stitch with me European town all the time. So we go this way and then pin again to the middle of this. Where's my finger? Okay, tidy it up, and we can start from same stitch. Just go into this corner and we will start from here. This is just like a extra buffer security. If you not feel comfortable, your thread will stay in only one stitch. Oh, you know what, that confetti I was telling you, kinda another, looks like a green symbol, very tiny something. It's this one. Like a green arrow was next up there. There's confetti we just stitched. Just a one single stitch up there, and guess what? I'm going to do it. Probably very close color, because most of these colors in here all, you know, gray shades, and probably would be no difference if I would just stitch it with same color, but it's just a principle. Why not to stitch as supposed to be? Sometimes I do cheat and stitch if it's like a only one and no more of the same symbol, not even close. I can do that if I'm already tired and it's not big deal. Actually, I do that if the color is very similar. One time I wanted to cheat this way, then I check on a symbol and the color of the threads, and they were absolutely different, so I decided no, I'm just going to stitch as supposed to be, because it is different colors, and it depends on what kind of design you're doing. That one little tiny different stitch could create like a sparkle or flare or like a glitter in your design. So it is kind of important. In this particular canvas, we will create kind of like a sparkle of snowflakes flying off the sky. When I finish this design, who knows, maybe I will add some special for the sparkle as a snow. Maybe I will add here and there somewhere like glittery thread. I have some beautiful threads that I could add. Okay, maybe a little too close. Oh, readjust. Yeah, so not much progress for this Sunday. That's why I didn't want it to start on any new design that's supposed to be for our kind of next thing. And I already mentioned about the latch hook that I wanted to do of the golden retrievers. It wouldn't be not possible for me to do on a video. It's so hard canvas, super tough, like a wire. And very hard to work with the tool to kind of wiggle the yarn between. So it's going to be one tough project. But if I have to wait with the project, it's not very important. I can wait. I'm not going to force my hands till it's sore I better stitch something that I love it. I still have some amazing stitching to do on my bird nest and to do the sunflowers beaded design that was gifted to me. Yeah, and we still have lots of, you know, 4 weeks of February and 2 more weeks in January. Well, not exactly 2, but a little bit less, so we can create some progress. Don't know if we will have another finish of something or not for the winter season, because so far we have this rabbit up there and the Christmas rabbit and ornament that I stitched. That's the 2 kind of project that I finished for the winter so far. Will we finish any canvas? I don't know. Little chance. Well, European town frame will be finished, but not the whole canvas. I'm so excited to finish European town, so we can. So many people already waiting me to stitch the Ambilight. Thank you so much. If you don't want to wait too long, you can also hop in and get some progress stitching with the Stitcherella. She's working every week, I think Thursday, if I'm correct. She's stitching without frame. She's holding the canvas in her hands and stitching in 2 stitches at once. But yeah, she's stitching Ambilight if you wanna catch up, because to me it's not very new. I already have some chunk up there. I stitched twice that canvas already, so I have a little bit progress to start with. Oh, I asked today my husband if those boys are making me frame or not. He say, oh, because see, this is how I said to him. I say, I don't want to push anybody, think I'm annoying or what. Just, you know, take me to the store. I will get my own pipes or some dowels, wood, whatever, and I need to make a frame. Kind of give him a hint to check it out if anybody working on it or not. He say, oh, wait a minute, they are working on it, it's almost ready. But he said that those round wood could be maybe too thick, I don't know. They did took a picture that they didn't really measure. Well, I did tell them how long this is supposed to be, but they actually working on it, so hopefully I will have frame that will be good, not just for my cottage, but some other designs. That the only thing that canvas will be good, frame will be good for now for the cottage, because I started to stitch sideways. I can't believe my camera already stopped twice. Well, I guess that's good. It's mean we're going to have a video at least maybe like 15 minutes. 50, maybe we can squeeze to 1 hour till we done this patch. I hope you're having fun. Oh my goodness, I'm so stuffy getting. It's probably popular. Oh my god, we have so many hugs and kisses today. That's ridiculous. I love them so much. Some people that texted me about they want to have a puppy, some of their messages are so ridiculous. They just make me angry. Like, yes, I'm open negotiation of price, go lower price, much lower than was first one, right? Because I want to find a good home. But some people just Well, for example, I understand to ask like okay, price it's one thing, but what kind of upset me a little bit today, because lady want a dog, she's working, so I guess nobody else at home to watch the puppy, but yes, you want a puppy, right? But then she directly kind of asked me if puppy trained to the crate because she need to go to work every day. And I'm just sitting and thinking for myself, well, how many hours per day and every day this puppy will sit in a crate while she's working? I don't want my puppy be tortured like this. And here they kind of open pen. I let them run around the house. But that poor puppy gonna sit alone in a new house without siblings, hours and hours. If person will work maybe like 8 hours per day or whatever, right? I don't want my puppy. I don't care about money. I'm not going to sell my puppy to you if you're not gonna be home for a puppy. I love my puppies too much. So that's kind of make me upset that puppy would sit in a crate all day long. If you have nobody else to help you to watch after puppy, maybe you're not good for puppy. Wait till you retire or something from work, or it would be good like if you have kids to help to watch after puppy, but just to lock puppy in a crate for whole day? And how long you gonna lock it? When puppy older as well gonna be locked? I don't know. I didn't even wanted to reply after the conversation was over. Not the person who I wanna give my puppy to. Tell me if I'm wrong or right. I don't know. I'm loving my puppy too much to do this to them. See how nice stitches layer in when you do this kind of technique one by one. And you know what? Let me do just a one row. If I would stitch, let me just get this to the bottom. I will stitch one row up and down with the 2 holes at once, and you will immediately see the difference in the stitching. I don't force my stitching, I don't pull them, but it's just the way the needle go through the holes automatically make canvas curled up and layer not nice. Okay, so let's just for the experiment to do. I don't know if it's going to be comfortable for me right now to hold it this way. Okay, because I kind of need a little bit like that. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, like this. This canvas is stiff. Sometimes it could layer nice. Like for example, this first row looks like good. But I think it's the later when the second layer go on the top, it doesn't make it looking good. Let's see. Oh, hold on, almost lost my thread. Okay, now we're going to go down, same thing, 2 holes at once. Okay, bear with me, we will see the difference on the stitching, and I'm not doing nothing differently. I have the same tension, it's just a little bit different technique, and it's going to be different stitches. I don't know if you will see from one row or not. Okay, can you see the difference? Like even visually from the side, you probably can see that this last one kind of sticking out a little bit. You see that? If you look straight, look how nice kind of go crisscross, and this one looks a little bit messy, more kind of round up and three-dimensional, kind of sticking out. Can you see that? You probably will see. Let's do one more row, because one maybe you're not gonna see very well. Let's do one more, but definitely I'm not going to continue to stitch like this. It's much faster stitching this way. Yes, your progress will be faster. Oh, I pulled that black thread a little bit with the from the other side. Oh, that's the tail. Okay. And go back. And I pull the tail again. Hold on. Battery flashing as well. Okay, now 2 row. Okay, what are you saying? Well, kind of after I did this one, that one kind of went a little bit more flat. Doesn't looking as bad now, but the more I stitch, then definitely I will see the stitches are not as pretty as like this one. This one will look a little bit more messy. I don't know. Which at this point doesn't look as bad, I have to say. But I'm returning back to my 1 stitch at a time, because I want this to be pretty. It's okay if it takes me longer to stitch. It's going to be or my thread finish first, or my battery will die. One of two. But this is going to be it for this video on Sunday. Watch for my Wednesday. That's going to be exciting, because we are going to move to a new frame, explore what's in that frame. I didn't even look yet. I think it should be a lady up there, kind of 2 ladies at a table drinking tea or coffee. I'm not sure if I'm far away up there or not, but definitely tomorrow, Sunday, I don't think I will do much, so I will be working on the back stitches. Maybe today, just to relax, I will grab my cotton candy and maybe create a couple more of the pretty blue pinkish stitches up there. Thank you for stitching with me. Unless somebody diamond painting, you know who you are. I have a very interesting friend. When I stitch, she diamond paint. When I diamond paint, she's stitching. Robin, I'm talking about you, girl. Funny. Funny. So what do you think, our stitches? See, like you can see immediately, it's sticking out, those stitches, not as even. It bothers me. That's it. I'm not stitching like this anymore. It's gonna take me a while to stitch this cat. But when I finish with my confetti, I will put back into the frame. So I will stitch with 2 hands, that way it will be much faster. because if I have to go with my one hand up and down under the canvas and up on the top, that's a lots of shoulder work and wrist. I wonder how much longer my battery will flash yet. If video stop, sorry if I don't say goodbye at that moment. No idea how long it's gonna flash. Who knows? Maybe I will finish this thread first. I don't think I want to finish my other thread today, the one I parked, the gray one. Maybe next time. Not feel like it today. I might not gonna even do nothing today, just gonna lay down and have some hot drink, grab my iPad and lay down, relax while my video uploading. My dragon 73% uploaded to my channel, so it's take for a while to do that. This is upload and then it start processing on a channel. Too much waste of time for that. See, when you lay in canvas flat like this, you can work without frame. Just hold with your left. If you're righty, you hold with your left hand flat, and that's it. That's how I was stitching my cottage, right? We didn't use any frame for the cottage, or did we? No, I think we didn't use any frame. We were just laying flat on a table.